welcome to part 2 of the Butcher's Knows Best, where we're going to finish off the venison today. We're not going to use the barbecues, we're just going to use an oven today, mostly because, if you can see, it's night time, it's late. So I'm going to show you how simple and how beautiful this actually is. So first of all, that is the piece in question, which hopefully you saw from part 1. That's looking absolutely stunning. Today we're just going to have some asparagus with this, and over here we've just got some carrots and some green beans, and I've got a pan that's getting piping hot at the moment. I want that really hot because we're going to sear this to start with. Now all we're going to do is we've got some goose fat here, which I've saved for a long time, so I've got a little bit of goose fat, and this is my wild garlic salt mix that I made earlier in the year. If you haven't got wild garlic salt mix, you can just use regular salt, or you could make some just regular garlic salt up. But all we're going to do to start with is we're just going to rub some of this goose fat just all over this this venison. Okay, best way of doing this, just get some goose fat in your hand and just rub it on there. Hopefully that is just going to give it a nice little lick of flavour to start with, but also hopefully a nice little crust. You don't need loads, obviously it's got a really nice fat cap on it already, but I'm just going to rub that all over just like that, and that is looking lovely. That's all I want. Next, the wild garlic salt. Just going to sprinkle that all over like that, on the sides, underneath, the other side, and making sure that that end is covered, and just move that about, pat it down. It's called rub for a reason. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty, and that is all we're going to do. That is literally it for now. Okay, the next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get your thermometer inside your meat. I use the meter, the wireless thermometer, because of how reliable and easy it is to use. You just stick your probe in there. You've got your meter block, which does the Wi-Fi to your app and things. If you haven't got one of these, then you can buy one. I'll put the link in below, and you can save 15% with my code and the link. If not, you can just use a normal thermometer, but basically the golden number you're getting to is 125 degrees Fahrenheit. That's the number. That's sort of a rare sort of temperature anyway. Depends on how much you want it done, but 125 is what we're aiming for today. Okay, next thing, you want a really nice hot pan to sear this. The other thing that you're going to want to make sure that you do is you want to get your oven ready as well. So I've got mine on about 220, that's centigrade. So 220 in the oven, but we're aiming for 125 Fahrenheit in the meat. So once that has come up to temperature and you can feel when that's piping hot, you're going to want to put the meat in. So now we're just searing the meat. So we're not cooking it, we're literally just searing it. Just for a few seconds. This is mostly for colour. And then the end. Okay, and once you've seared each of the sides, get it into your oven, as I said, about 220 on there, so not too hot, sort of a medium heat, and you wait for that thermometer to hit that 125. As soon as it hits that, it's coming out. With the temperatures, that is a little bit confusing. It's because normally I smoke in Fahrenheit. So whenever I'm smoking meat, it's always in Fahrenheit, but in an oven I'm always using Celsius. So 125 Fahrenheit for the meat and 220 Celsius for the oven, just to be clear. Okay, so when it comes to temperature, you're going to want to get that out, shut your oven and turn it off, and then you're going to want to let this rest. So if you're using a meter, it will tell you exactly what to do. But you actually want to get that out somewhere around sort of 110, 112, because this is going to continue to rise in temperature. And whilst it's resting, all those juices are going to start to relax, and that hopefully is going to be one beautiful, beautiful piece of meat. So we'll let that rest and then we'll come back to it. We're nearly there, but the meter app will tell you exactly how long to rest it for, and when to pull it out basically. And once that's ready, that's when you start carving. And what we'll do is we'll cut straight down through here, and we'll have 2 pieces each tonight. I cannot wait for this. So the time has come. Let's take the probe out now and let's carve this up. I just really hope that it's okay. Just go straight down through there. Beautiful. Oh, stunning. Absolutely stunning. And that, my friends, is how to cook venison steak. And I think that looks absolutely phenomenal. Hope you agree. And there we are, all plated up. That looks absolutely phenomenal. I can't wait to eat this. Hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm gonna get this in me. Just look at that. That is stunning. That is the king's food there. I put a little bit of, I won't say that it's chimichurri because it's not, because it's sort of a homemade version of it. But it's really nice. I'll put the ingredients in the description below. But these are absolutely stunning. Just look at that. Gorgeous. Remember, so what we're trying to create is a bit more supply and demand at the butchers. So you need to go to your butchers. If it's East of Compton, then great, go in there and ask for this. But say you want to try some venison, I'm sure they can get it in. Well, that was absolutely phenomenal. Hope you've enjoyed that. If you have, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you've got any questions about this, then let me know, and I'll see you soon.